My name is Daisy. I am 23 years old. My parents died when I was 10 years old. Since that day, I have never seen a happy life. I learned very early that the world is not kind to girls like me. I live in a small apartment. I eat noodles many times a week because they are cheap. I work hard, but I am always tired. I work for Mrs. Audrey. Mrs. Audrey is 45 years old. She is rich and proud. She lives in a very large mansion. She wears expensive dresses and gold jewelry. She is also very insecure. Her husband, Mr. Davidson, is 39 years old. He is younger than her. He is calm and quiet. He never shouts, but Mrs. Audrey shouts every day. I have seen them fight many times. She never believes him. I work as her personal secretary. I answer her calls. I arrange her meetings. I carry her bags. She insults me often. "You are lucky I give you this job," she says. I stay silent because I need money. One evening, I was at home. I was eating noodles and checking some online lessons for business studies. I want to study one day. I want to change my life. My phone rang. It was Mrs. Audrey. "Come to the mansion now," she said. It was late at night. When I reached the mansion, she was sitting in the living room with a glass of wine. Her eyes were red. She looked at me and smiled in a strange way. "I know you are poor," she said. "You need money, so you will do something for me." I felt cold. She told me her plan. "You will change your look," she said. "You will work as my husband's new secretary at his company. He will not know who you are. You will make him fall in love with you. I need proof. I want a divorce. I want his money." I was shocked. "I cannot do this," I said softly. She looked at me with hard eyes. "I will pay your university fees. I will give you enough money to leave the city, or you can go back to your noodles." My hands were shaking. I said yes. A week later, I was unrecognizable. She changed my hair color. She bought me new clothes. She gave me contact lenses. She taught me how to walk and speak differently. "You are not Daisy anymore," she said. "You are Lila." I started working at Mr. Davidson's office. He did not recognize me. The first day, he smiled politely. "Welcome to the team," he said. His voice was warm. Days passed. He never behaved badly. He never touched me in the wrong way. He never looked at me with dirty eyes. He only worked. One evening, I stayed late to finish some files. He came out of his office and saw me. "You should go home," he said. "It is not safe to travel late." "I need the job," I replied. He looked at me for a long moment. "Are you trying to survive something?" he asked. No one had asked me that before. I felt my throat close. After that day, something changed. He started talking to me more, not about love, not about romance. He talked about life, about pressure, about feeling alone inside a big house. "My wife thinks I am a monster," he said one day. "When someone keeps calling you a monster, you start feeling like one." I felt pain in his voice. I forgot my mission sometimes. I forgot that I was sent to destroy him. One rainy evening, the office was empty. He asked me if I had eaten dinner. I said no. He ordered food for both of us. We ate quietly in his office. He asked about my family. They died when I was 10, I said. He stopped eating. I am sorry, he said softly. His eyes looked different that night. When it was time to leave, he walked me to my apartment building. He saw the broken stairs. He saw the old door. You live here? He asked. Yes, I said. He looked angry, but not at me, at the world. The next weeks were confusing. We grew closer. We laughed sometimes. We shared small secrets. He told me about his dream to open a school for poor children. I told him about my wish to study business. One night, when he was dropping me home again, it started raining heavily. We ran inside my apartment to stay dry. The room was small and dark. I felt embarrassed. I am sorry, I said. It is not a nice place. He looked around slowly. It is honest, he said. That is more than I can say about my house. We stood very close. My heart was beating fast. He touched my hand gently. It was not greedy. It was not rushed. It was careful. Daisy, he said quietly. My blood froze. You know, I whispered. I knew from the second week, he replied. Audrey is not as clever as she thinks. Tears filled my eyes. I am sorry, I said. I needed money. He stepped closer. I do not blame you, he said. You were trying to survive. The rain became stronger. He held my face in his hands. That was the first time someone touched me with kindness. I want to leave her, he said. I want to leave everything. I looked at him in shock. I have business in Singapore, he continued. I can start again there. You can study. I can give you the life you deserve. Why me? I asked. Because you are real, he said. Because you did not look at me with suspicion. You looked at me with understanding. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to run away. Weeks later, everything was ready. He arranged my documents. He paid for my university admission. He told me he would finalize the divorce soon. He visited me one last time before his business trip. That night was quiet. We cooked simple pasta together. We laughed. We talked about Singapore, about a small apartment near the sea. He held my hand and said, This is my last visit here. Next time, we leave together. I believed him. The next morning, he left for the airport. I waited for his message. Instead, I saw breaking news on my phone. A plane had crashed. My hands started shaking. I turned on the television. His flight number was on the screen. There were no survivors. I fell to the floor. I could not breathe. Days later, Mrs. Audrey called me. Her voice was cold. You thought you were special, she said. He told me everything before he died. My heart stopped. He knew about you from the start, she continued. He wanted to hurt me. You were just part of his revenge. I did not know what to believe. She filed for divorce before his trip, but he died before signing it. She inherited everything. I inherited nothing. No marriage, no future, no promise, just memories.